Alright. I know nothing about this video. This should be interesting. We are streaming right now on 3 different platforms. If you're on YouTube, welcome. This is called the Disturbing Deleted Brooke Monk video. I've been spammed this so many times on Instagram that I'm just so confused. I know nothing about her. I don't know anything about this.
So most of you know who Brooke Monk is by now. She is someone who doesn't have a lot of haters.
I actually thought she was you for a sec. I'm not even joking.
Has stayed popular creators, and she has been the one that was harassed by Natalie Reynolds for a long time.
Who's that?
If you remember. If you don't, yeah, we're not getting into that.
I don't. We should get into it. Anybody on my stream, do you guys know who these people are? Let's be real. I need to know. I need a consensus here so I know I'm not crazy. I'm 23. Maybe I should be in a loop. This is like, I feel like this falls into the same line as like the TikTokers, right? Am I crazy? No, I don't know who this is. Who are they? I don't know who these people are. This is just a lot of assumptions. And I know people are going to get mad at me for not knowing who they are, but maybe we'll learn right now.
She got a lot of backlash over a video she uploaded that would lead to a multitude of events. It all started off with a simple TikTok, which she's done before, so I don't know why this was so different, but she basically just did a side-by-side where she took off her makeup.
This is too girly for you, Cal.
I will show you on the screen what
it's not my demographic, which is, I guess, kind of funny. This is entertaining to me.
I am not aware if this TikTok is still up. I think she privated it. Don't take my word at 100% because
if you're new to my channel, we usually cover like Iran blowing people up. We usually cover fucking retarded, blue-haired, nose ring, mentally ill people protesting about ICE, and then we can't even deport them because they're born here, unfortunately. Like, there's just so many things that I cover, and this is obviously not my demographic. However, I'm very open-minded, just like Nina Lynn is open-legged, and I do want to give this a shot and see what this is about. I'm not gonna just fucking clown on it because it's not for me.
I find it interesting. Before making this video, and I didn't see it, but I mean, maybe it was uploaded on some like alt account. But basically, that's all she did. I don't know what the exact reason was.
I think it's cringe.
Maybe it was following
like
a trend.
TikTok
there isn't
videos.
Much context because it's mainly gone viral on Twitter, and as we know, people like to screenshot things completely out of context, not explain anything, and then state their opinion. And so it went pretty viral because, of course, people were saying, "Oh my gosh."
What's the word I'm looking for? Like, I feel like TikTok videos are so planned. Like, it's not natural.
She's so chopped. She's so ugly. Oh my gosh, women are so ugly without makeup. You know, that usual, very normal Twitter discussion.
Well, they are. So a lot of women wear makeup because they're ugly without makeup. That's why they wear makeup. That's why the pretty women that don't wear makeup get more views, like Olivia Rodrigo, Jenna Ortega. Is this going to be one of those things where people call me gay? Guys are more attractive than women. That's why guys don't have to wear makeup. A peacock is more attractive than a female peacock because the male peacock looks more attractive naturally. That's why women have to wear makeup to look prettier. Now, there are some women that are obviously prettier than like fucking most other women and more attractive than most other guys, but those are like, you know, the small percentage. Most women have to wear makeup to look pretty, unfortunately. A guy subjectively looks better to more people without having to do anything. That's just how it is. That's how the world works.
Was going on. A screenshot of this calling Brooke Monk ugly went viral.
Here comes
on
the
TikTok.
gay allegations.
I saw a TikTok.
I already know it's gonna happen.
Basically calling her chopped. All the comments were absolutely tearing.
I hate
apart.
Pride Month, by the way.
And then,
How about
of course,
that?
it made its way to
this
Twitter,
month
and it became this massive.
It should be
debate.
Veterans
The
Month.
most viral tweet was one calling Brooke Monk
bless
ugly.
America.
Because, of course, that was the most viral tweet. There was, of course, this one. This was not the most viral one, but there was this one that was saying, I don't know who this is, don't come for me, but, like, they were comparing Brooke Monk and him to, like, a duck.
Peacock. You pre-watched? No, I didn't. If I pre-watched, I would have said duck. Literally what I said. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that fucking crazy, guys? You guys think I'm nuts? You think Cal's, oh, he's doing a hot take. I don't do hot takes. I say facts, and the only reason facts are considered hot takes and offensive is because facts are too truthful and they hurt people. People don't like the truth. That's just the way it is. I say the right words and people don't like them.
And you know how, like, the male duck is apparently more colorful?
Yep.
I guess that was their way of saying men are naturally more attractive.
Yep. What the fuck? Holy shit, I never watched this. I swear to God. I swear on my sister's grave that I've never seen this. They're not wrong. You want to get mad? Get mad. They're right, and it's okay. You can be an attractive woman. You can. We're talking in a general aspect. that males are more attractive naturally than women. That's why they wear makeup. Duh.
I don't know. And then that one streamer,
No, you know.
Asmongold, responded. He usually gets a pretty good amount of attention whenever he talks about things because
way.
he usually has a pretty...
Wait, this is why you motherfuckers sent me this? Because, by the way, those of you that are new to YouTube, I am Boys with Asmon, and I am also a sponsor for Starforge PCs. This stream is brought to you by Starforge. Use my code. The link is below. He took me in under his wing, and I'm one of the small streamers that he supports, so I appreciate him. And anybody in the circle. So with that being said, I understand why the community fucking spammed me with this now on IG. It actually makes a lot more sense now.
Men are more attractive than women on average.
They are!
That's why women need makeup.
It's not gay!
So as you can see, as usual, Twitter was just being pretty nasty towards Brooke Monk.
They're nasty to me, too.
Oh wait, he said
to
more.
Everyone.
This isn't me being gay, it's science. Look at peacock or cardinal, male versus
Peacock.
female, females
Peacock. Peacock.
get marked. Greek statues dedicated to the peak aesthetic form, overwhelmingly men. And of course, that led to a lot of replies, and people were pretty split on this. A lot of people agreed, but a lot of
No, they weren't. They weren't split on it. Do you know why they weren't split on it? Because they tried to mog Asmongold by putting a picture of Asmon. For some reason, they used like his most attractive picture. And then they put themselves next to it. And every time they did that, they made themselves look uglier for some reason. And people were clowning on them in the comment section. Like, Asmon was mogging them on their own post. Like, they proved his point every time. Because it was ugly fat chicks that thought they were hot because they probably got told they were hot all their lives. Women do it all the time. Women hype fat chicks up all the time because it makes those women feel better, and it also makes the fat chicks feel better. And every time the fat chick feels better, the normal woman looks good. Yeah, that's just the way things are.
people at the same time were calling him a lot of different things. Some people called him ugly and said that he himself was very, very chopped, and this wasn't really a good example.
See, this is the dumbest response in the world, because being ugly doesn't make you wrong. Yep. I know. Is that crazy? Wow. Wait, that's possible? Wait, are you saying that they didn't have a counter argument with logic, so they went for personal insults? Yes, the subject itself was about personal insults, but it's not. It was about personal facts. There's a difference. So, saying an ugly guy can't judge ugly people makes no sense. Because wouldn't ugly people know more about being ugly than attractive people, guys?
And of course, other people went to defend Brooke Monk. And it's also important to notice that he did use the word mogged, and that's been a word a lot of people have been using to insult Brooke Monk. A little while ago, it was about a month ago, a TikTok went viral saying that Brooke Monk's boyfriend mogs her, and they used this photo, and I saw this exact TikTok. I remember seeing it. And it's Brooke Monk next to her boyfriend. She's not wearing makeup, and I guess the angle doesn't make her...
Shut up with the angle. Bro, I'm not even gay, but yeah, dude. Just go with it. It's not that deep. Like, honestly, like, what are we talking about? Cal, move your camera. Sorry. Give me a sec. Here, you want me to move down here? You happy? So, basically, people on the internet is going wild over somebody's looks. People are going wild over somebody's looks when their whole account is about being attractive. Yeah, of course. Yeah, it would make sense. It would make sense to critique somebody on their looks when their whole franchise and their whole fan base is about looks. It's like let's talk about chefs, right? So like somebody complained about chicken nuggets at a McDonald's. It's like, all right, that's fucking stupid. It's just chicken nuggets at McDonald's. But then you have somebody like Gordon Ramsay complaining about chicken nuggets at a McDonald's. Then it's a bigger deal because of the type of person he is. He's a chef. You see what I mean? Her whole account's about looks. So yeah, it would make sense to judge her. 100%.
She's not wearing makeup, and I guess the angle doesn't make her look as good as they want her to look. And so they basically
But I do
say
think
that
it's
he's way more
childish.
attractive.
I think the content itself is already stupid, personally. It's dumb.
And so
cringe.
this became a very, very viral discussion, and there were so many different takes.
Are you
Before I
seeing
read
this?
some of
What
the
is
takes
this?
Before we get into the video Brooke Monk releases, I want to say I do not agree with all of these takes. I want to make that clear. I'm just sharing what different people were saying. Some people did say some nasty things, and I, for one, do not think Brooke Monk is even remotely ugly. I think if you think that, you should go...
I don't think they're saying she's ugly. I think they're saying she's uglier without makeup, which is a fact. And they're also saying that she's uglier without makeup next to her boyfriend, which is a fact. But on an attractive scale, I will say, yeah, naturally she looks prettier than most women. Duh. So, like, we can't twist it to where she's just a fucking hideous goblin. No, she's not.
This is what one person said. What happened to this girl is exactly the reason that makes me afraid to put makeup on for a daily basis. Because the girl's face is quite acceptable and pretty, but since she's always going in full glam, when people saw her natural face, they felt she was ugly, even though she's far from being ugly.
They're saying what I just said.
Beyond people's opinions is that she
Without
herself
sound like an asshole.
ugly. And what they're referring to is that video that she would release, which we will be looking at in a second. It shouldn't be obviously even remotely debatable that Brooke Monk is very, very pretty. If you think she's ugly, well, you've probably seen too many filters online or something, because she is not ugly even remotely with or without makeup.
She's not ugly without makeup. She's less attractive without makeup.
Else said this. Gonna get hate for saying this, but this is why makeup is inherently...
It's the same exact... I'll say it for men too. How about this, guys? Men are more attractive with beards. Most of the time. It's not makeup, but that's our form of makeup. Some people can't grow beards like me and Asman and people like Keanu Reeves and those guys, right? I just don't really grow beards. Kara used to control my life and tell me, Cal, your beard makes you look homeless. So, I'm growing it now. Fuck you, Kara. You're my ex. You're fat. You're gross. I don't like you. Anyways.
It's completely disoriented the beauty standards for women, so now men have no idea what we actually look like. Okay, I think this is a pretty decent take. I don't know for sure how much I agree with makeup itself being misogynistic, but I do agree that its effects can lead to men being more misogynistic, because as you can see, Brooke Monk isn't ugly in any possible way.
It's like saying hair is makeup. Beard hair is natural though. Same difference, kinda. True, you're right. Okay, so like, but like beards, right? It's like a woman's makeup. The only reason compared is because on an attractive scale, it would make a man more attractive to most people, whereas makeup makes females more attractive to most people. You shave your beard, it's gone. You wipe the makeup, it's gone. But you're right, one of them is natural. So I guess I could say I'm trying to compare things to where it's masculine versus feminine, and I can't really do that if I start talking about clothes. Like, you know, you wear glasses or shades, it makes you look sexier. Like, I can't do that, because women could just do the same thing. Does that make sense? So it's hard to find a comparison that men does without sounding fucking misogynistic, but that is what I'm trying to go for. So, I guess on a fair sense, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to be fair, ladies. I am. I am trying to fucking help you out here, and it's not working. It's getting debunked by everybody. Cal, you're wrong. I know. Sorry. Look, you're right. Guys, okay, fine. Beards are natural. How about hair transplants? Is that better? The baldies out there? That's actually better. I know women could do it too, but men can wear makeup also, so like I really can't. So yeah, most of the time it is guys getting hair transplants from some Ethiopian kid that donated their hair. Some Ethiopian slave. He's just... I gotta shut up, dude. A male hair transplant is more like female makeup. We do it too. I'm not saying one of them's wrong. I'm not saying one of them's right. I'm saying we both do it, guys. Male and female do things to enhance their looks. And to be in denial that men and females do some of these things to look better is just a complete lie. Not makeup, but not your natural look either. Well, yeah, of course it's not makeup, but it's a form of it. It's changing your body and the way you look unnaturally. Does that make sense? To look more attractive. That's a much better comparison. Thank you. We were going to get there. See,
There's literally
I'm going to keep the video going. It's a long-ass video.
Another person, Michaela,
that's why you guys watch me.
So this is what women actually look like without heavy eye makeup, plastic
no wonder
surgery,
I don't know these
and
people. It's fucking gay.
Fillers. Social media was so bad for us that young men don't know what women actually look like. 45% of men 18 to 25 have never approached a woman romantically. The most exposure they have is the heavily circulated version of them online. She would have never been slammed for her looks 10 years ago. She would have been a Disney Channel it girl. Okay, so I think this was a pretty good tweet. I think this was a very good take. Because once again, like anytime I see hate towards how she looks, it's so obviously just someone who has not talked to a woman in real life. Because Brooke Monk...
Well, I don't think it's necessarily hate. Yeah, there are some people that are complete incels. I agree. I don't use that word a lot, but obviously they exist, guys. Duh. Right? I know my community's gonna be like, Cal, stop using the word incels. You're being mean to us boys. No, there are incels that fucking exist, absolutely. There are creeps out there that completely exist that just hate women. Like, they're straight up, they just hate women, guys. Let's be real. I joke about it. Obviously, you could tell I don't hate women. women like me too much and I like them too much. It's a great fucking, it's amazing. I love it. The women are great. I just hate fat women. Now, with that being said, to clear the air there, I want to say, disagreeing and just saying that women are less attractive without makeup is a complete fact, and it's not a form of hate. I think that's where we have to separate hate versus facts. And there are some people that use that fact for hate, of course. A majority of people are just stating that she looks less attractive without makeup.
Is naturally pretty. Like, once again, people are going to say I'm glazing and I'm obsessed or whatever, but like, I feel like this shouldn't be that controversial. She is pretty. And this person replied, women only seem to understand that there are levels to being pretty when it comes to rating men. Okay, I'm not trying to sound like an idiot, but like, what does that even mean? Like, could someone...
Let me hear this again. Women only seem to understand that there are levels to being pretty when it comes to rating men. Women only seem to understand that there are levels to being pretty. I'm confused as well, guys. I'll be real. I usually am good with these things. As you can tell, I'm really good at talking. I'm a fucking yapper. But goddamn, what? Clearly a foreigner.
Understand that there are levels to being pretty when it comes to rating men.
Actually, you know, I'm gonna find out if they're a foreigner. Mo Kaboobs, bro? That's a good name. No, it's not, dude. Okay, Quinn's right. Quinn's right. Quinn's correct. Yeah, Quinn's actually correct. Yeah, no, you know what? He's, yeah, based. You know, whatever I might not understood it. Quinn's obviously correct. I'm obviously stupid. She's stupid. We just don't understand Quinn. Quinn's on a whole different level. So you know what? It's our fault. My bad. Sorry, Quinn.
The video is titled, My Experience Being the Ugly One in a Relationship, and again, I don't want to come off as upset.
Oh, shut the fuck up, dude. This is one of those, you really titled it that? Like, god damn. Not only are you making it awkward for the person you're with, maybe he's in on it, but it's just weird. I would never do that in a relationship. This is like some petty stuff, dude. Like, it's sympathy cards. I'm sorry. Like, the best way to deal with this is to just fucking ignore it. Twitter is full of retards, guys. Like myself. Like, straight up. It's full of retards like myself. And it's okay. It is. It's okay if retards hate you. It's okay if retards don't like you. Just carry on with your day. You're fine.
Excessive or glazing or anything, but like, the ugly... Anyways,
my experience.
I can't tell because you don't have prominent cheeks.
In my relationship is so funny, and I feel like it's.
I think my best feature is probably my jawline. It is, like, in a non-fucking cringe way, like, genuinely speaking, I think it is.
Being the uglier
besides my
person in
penis, of course, it's a
so
pretty good
funny,
feature of mine.
Like definitely
not bigger than Nina Lynn's, but
on the internet, at least my perception of how people view it is exaggerated because I am on the internet. I kind of like see everything. But it's no secret that my boyfriend Sam, he's a beautiful human being. Like,
see, this is why I hate the internet, because like the expectations are so high. Like, this is...
Well, if you hate the internet, don't be on it. If you hate seafood, don't be a fisherman. If you hate getting dirty, don't be a painter. If you can't take criticism, don't be a fucking YouTuber or streamer. Or TikToker. It's really that simple. It's just, like, it's one of those things, like, you're gonna expect this. You don't have to change the way you act or change the way you talk or, like, make a video about it when people start judging. The way you deal with it is what matters the most in social media. And to not give a shit is probably the biggest W move you could do in the name of social media. Genuinely. Those are the people that don't have videos made about them, because no matter how many videos you make about them, they're gonna keep doing what they're doing and they don't give a shit. That's just straight up how it is. I know people don't want to hear this, but people like that are the ones to succeed. That's why I don't care.
Totally what I get from those tweets before. Like, it's the filters and stuff, which there's nothing wrong with using filters. I don't even blame people for using them, because like, when you show your natural beauty, like she shows her natural beauty without like unrealistic filters, like people just like come for her. And
well, people come for her because originally it was her whole content was based on her face with makeup and filters, of course. Duh. And this goes for a lot of people. It's not just women. But yeah, it goes for a lot, especially her, right? So when you show your natural face after that, when people are, you know, just so used to your face looking like this, they're gonna react. It's just the way things are.
And I was very aware of that when we first started dating too. I was like, wow, I really aimed high, and he happened to like me. So I was like, oh, really? But I was always been very aware of that. I clearly like to wear a lot of makeup, like to do myself up, but he's just naturally more beautiful than me. Like, it's not a secret. There's nothing wrong with that. He just is. But my experience on the internet with that has been so fascinating because we recently did a video where we were like, oh, you're so perfect, like, as a couple. And then, like, I was like, no makeup, no hair, whatever. And I was like, this is funny because I have a huge difference, obviously, because, like, I do my hair, I do my makeup, yada, yada, yada. And he just looks the same because he wakes up looking that gorgeous.
I wake up and I hit go live.
I wonder if he was aware that she posted this, because once again, she deleted it. If he was aware and he, like, was just like, yeah, you can post that.
Of course he was.
I hope that's not the case. It was deleted, so hopefully that means she just posted it and he was like, no, you're not the ugly one. Take it down. I hope that was the scenario because, like, I really hope that he wasn't like, yeah, you are kind of the ugly one. Better
I'm sorry, Tig, but I'm not gay. Fuck you all. It's so funny. So stupid.
post it.
And I was like,
Corey,
this is,
what
like,
the
kind
fuck?
of fun.
Yeah.
Like, it's funny. It's funny the fact that he is so beautiful and I clearly have a massive change in my appearance. And I'm not saying I'm
This
like,
whole thing is so
ugly
fake. This is
necessarily,
not
but
for
he's
me,
better
boys.
looking than me. It's funny. Like, it's not, like, no one needs to get in a tussle over it. It's an objective truth. But the response from people, especially like men, not all men, I'm not calling out all men, but especially men, they get genuinely angry. Like,
I don't think a lot of them are angry. I think they're just they're retarded. There's a difference. I think most of the times they'll comment something mean, and then they'll like go like drink a beer and like, beat a woman or something. Most of the time, these people that you call angry, they're probably just fucking retards, right? And then there's people who are subjectively just criticizing it on like a normal logical basis, just saying, yeah, it's naturally more pretty without makeup. Women have to wear makeup to be more attractive, just like men grow beards to be more attractive. It's being logical. It really depends. So if you see the logical people as mean, then yeah, you can't be on the internet. I'm sorry, but if you're looking at incels who are like assholes and you think they're angry, just ignore them. Straight up, that is my best advice for her right now, and anybody going through this. Straight up, you're gonna meet people like me, and you're gonna hate me. Just ignore me.
genuinely angry at the fact that Sam is with me and he's better looking than me. Like, that ignites some kind of anger in
She
them.
keeps saying he's better looking than me so that she can win sympathy points because she's trying to come off as self-aware. Um, because she's trying to come off as like, look, I don't think I'm better looking. You guys keep saying I'm this. He's mogging me. Like, this is a way of like, I guess, doing damage control so she doesn't come off as a narcissist. But it's kind of technically narcissistic if you think about it in a way where she's using reverse psychology. It's reverse psychology narcissism.
Which is so fascinating to me, just like as
Yeah.
a person. And one thing I have discovered over time and years of being on the internet is that one of the worst things you can do as a woman is not be deemed attractive. It just is what it is.
I'm sorry, if Brooke Monk is considered ugly, then so is, I guess, 99% of women. Like, let's be so honest. Like, if she is considered the ugly one in this relationship, then is every woman on the planet ugly or something?
I don't think I wanted to say yes as a joke to that question for a meme, for a clip. I'm not. But I will say it's not about being ugly. I don't think most people that are watching this aren't gonna think she's ugly, guys. Let's be real. We're just saying makeup is less. We're just saying women use makeup to look more attractive. And she looks less attractive without makeup. Like, duh, that's a fact. There's nothing wrong with that. She's still pretty. Just because you look less attractive without makeup doesn't mean you're not pretty. Does that make sense?
Like, what are these expectations?
It just means you're less
Like,
pretty.
This is crazy.
People automatically view you as lesser than if you're not attractive, and it's dumb and it's untrue, but it is how people treat you. So
It's
if
not
you
about
think
not
that
being
you-
attractive. It's about being less attractive. Like, it's a fact.
Where on the internet people will be like, oh, you're kind of good looking, and then no, wait, why does everyone like you? You're ugly. And I'm like,
Imagine Moist Critical without a beard. Imagine Charlie without a beard. Imagine Keanu Reeves without a beard. I'm trying to give you examples for guys.
not like whatever, it doesn't really matter. But the response is so fascinating to me when it
does matter.
specifically pertains to
That's why you're
Sam
making a
and I
video.
being together, because people can't fathom the idea that a beautiful man would choose to be with a woman that they deem less attractive than him, which again, he's objectively better looking. It's not a secret. I'm like, why? Why is that so peculiar? And I at that. They're like, oh yeah, she's a beautiful woman, of course, I'm lucky to have her. But the other way around, everyone's like, you're a villain.
Shave it on your
and
birthday?
You should be with someone else because you're ugly. Like, that is such an interesting way of thinking.
Well, if there's people that think like that, they're obviously the fucking wrong ones. I agree with her on that. Like, duh. But I don't think most people are like that, to be honest.
And the funniest part about it is no matter
it's
how
not that
much
deep.
people get themselves in a tussle and stress over the fact that Sam is better looking than me, and that's just like the worst thing I could ever do is be with a man that's better looking than me.
They're not
It doesn't
stressed.
change the fact that
You
we're
are.
together.
And who cares if there's a huge difference? If you're good at doing makeup and it enhances your features and you feel more confident, who cares? Oh,
Exactly. Oh, I know the answer to that. She cares.
I'm sorry, like, what is the obsession with, like, oh my gosh, women without makeup are so ugly. Women can't wear makeup. They need natural beauty. They need makeup to do. It's like, if you feel confident in makeup and it enhances your features, what is so bad about it? Like, I'm so confused. Like,
There's nothing bad about it. They're not saying it's bad. Maybe some are, but most people aren't. Most people are just saying it's just a fact that women are less attractive without makeup. Like, it's not that deep.
you call her ugly when she doesn't have makeup on, and then she puts makeup on, but
I think when people call her ugly for that, they're obviously wrong. I agree with her on this. You can say uglier.
she puts makeup on, she's pretty for you, but she's, like, fake. Like, it's so stupid. Like, what do you want her to do? Crawl into a hole and die?
Well,
And
you're
it's not
listening
gonna
to
change the fact that we're together, and it doesn't
Twitter
change the fact
incels.
that he loves me and we've been together for years. Like, it's such a non-issue. But it is a fascinating experience as a person to just like be vulnerable and be open and be like, hey, this is just what I look like. Whatever. It's not something to obsess over. And have people be genuinely infuriated and like make videos on videos on videos about how, oh, her career's over, she's ugly.
Like, pretty recently I saw a comment under one of my videos. It was like, oh, Coco, you're so pretty. Your parents must, like, high five when they see you or whatever, which I was like, oh, that's so sweet. I see the reply. The first reply. It's because she has pounds of makeup on. And
He's not even that good looking. I mean, that's fair. It's probably because he looks gay.
it's like, I mean, that's better than saying I'm ugly, I guess, bro.
And, oh, like, look at her versus her boyfriend. Like, how could you guys watch her? She's ugly. And like, why is the moral, all-encompassing truth, whether you like an individual or not how they treat people in their heart, but how attractive they are? And I think that's kind of sad as a society, but at the same time,
Live like me. I listen to what people say in real life, not online. Yeah. Unless the
kinda-
people in real life are also critiquing you online.
how it is. Anyway, that's my experience. It's definitely interesting.
would suck.
And I anticipate it'll probably
Makes
be like
K-pop
that for the
idols
rest of
look
my life,
straight.
but
For real.
That's cool. I've gotten used to it.
I
Now
feel
we
like
go-
men with naturally clean skin, like I actually have pretty clean skin, but I like to be scruffy. Come off as more gay looking than like, really scruffy, wrinkly guys.
Now we
I think
joke,
that's
now
what
we
it
make
is.
videos joking about it because I'm used to it.
I'm
mean,
not
he's
even,
wearing
like,
makeup,
remotely
no? He
surprised
looks like he's
people
wearing
reacted
makeup.
this way. Like, I know she kind of found it funny, but like, I saw the TikToks beforehand that were getting that one that said that he mocked her came like months ago. Like, that was months ago, and like, I just kind of knew like this is the way that people on the internet are. Like, I'm not even like remotely surprised that this happened, but you can tell that it's affecting her, like in her confidence.
Well,
which is
yeah, that's why she's posting that video, of course. Duh.
sad. Okay, to any guy that says
Move
she's
your
not pretty
mouse.
enough, like who
What, this? Oh my god, you guys are so fucking picky.
should he be with?
Retards.
Then? Like who? Without any makeup, without like any fillers, without any filter, without any makeup, without anything. Who should he be with then? Like who's this? Because there's literally
I mean,
every
who cares? Doesn't fucking matter. You shouldn't listen to the internet anyways.
single woman on the internet like gets torn apart on Twitter once a month. Like I remember people were saying like Sydney Sweetie was so beautiful and stuff, but I remember there's a period where people saw some like
Period? There was this one time a girl sent me a picture of her finger, and it was red. And I was like, what is this? And then she said it was her period blood. And it was like super red, like all the way like out. And then there was like clunky chunks in between like the wrinkles of her fingers because it was like a close-up. It was disgusting. You want me to bring up the period blood thing again? Because I will. And it was red. And then I screenshotted it. Some random girl sent me a picture of like her finger and it was red. And then she like said it was period blood. And I was like, bro.
paparazzi took some photos of her on the beach, and all these like guys were calling her so ugly and so chopped and like fat and stuff, and they were tearing her apart. I think she like made a video on Instagram where she was like kind of getting emotional about it and
Your
stuff
hair is your
because
best
they were tearing
feature?
her apart.
Not right now, dude. My hair it's humid right now. I'm sweating. My hair feels like shit right now, bro. I fucking hate it.
I genuinely cannot think of one woman that people haven't like said is chopped and ugly all over Twitter. Any celebrity at least. So like genuinely like I'm curious who exactly is his look match then. I mean the only other looks match I could see like these people agreeing on is like maybe a man. Like they could see a man being as attractive as him because clearly no woman is good enough. If you don't think she
That'll be funny.
she's pretty and you don't think she's pretty enough for him,
He
then
looks
you
like he's
have
attracted
only
to
seen
men.
women with a lot of filters and a lot of makeup and a lot of unrealistic expectations. Like, what? I think it's peculiar because, like, yeah, just like she said, like, the worst thing I think that a woman can be is, like, unattractive. Like, if a woman is seen as unattractive, they're not seen as a human to a lot of people. Like,
Online
I'm
couples
not
are
exaggerating
cringe.
one bit. Like, that is, like, the worst possible.
Online couples are cringe when they make their whole online presence about being a couple. But if you just are a streamer and you obviously have a wife or a husband or a girlfriend or boyfriend, and they just happen to exist, that's not cringe. It's fine. Sometimes it might come off as like natural and cute and people want that, right? But the moment you start making content around that, that's when it becomes cringe, is how I feel.
With like women, beautiful women being with men that are less
But
attractive.
ugly guys get it too, guys. Let's be real. Like, if you see an ugly guy with a hot girl, you really don't think he's gonna get shit for it? Of course he will. You just don't hear about it because most guys don't make their social media based on their looks. And if they do, then usually they're not even wearing makeup already. So like you can't really like debuff him, right? You can't aggro him. Now, if you just happen to see a guy with like a really hot supermodel, you're gonna make fun of him. Like it's just how it is. It doesn't blow up as much as this because guys don't do this type of content.
But the other way around, everyone's like, you're a villain and he should be with someone else.
Yeah, and just
Yeah,
like you
that's
said,
weird.
like, that is a common thing. Like, I know there's that whole thing about, like, people get mad when they see sometimes, like, the really ugly boyfriend. Like, I remember there was, like, a viral TikTok saying, like, I don't know why Sniper Wolf was with that one dude. I don't know what his name was, but she
I personally think Sniper Wolf looks like a bitch. Yeah, she like a sniper, like sheep.
allegedly responded in the comments saying, like, I don't know either. I don't remember if I saw that directly or if I saw a screenshot. If it was a screenshot, it might have been fake, so take that with a grain of salt. But, like, people do sometimes hate on the man, but it is a little less common because, like, I don't think a man would be torn apart to this extent over Twitter unless they were, like, really, 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 I guess, considered ugly and they were with, like, a supermodel, maybe.
Wow. Isn't it weird that when I say things, they say it after me? So she's on the same wavelength as me, this girl. Appreciate you guys sending me this video, by the way. But, like, she's obviously more PG than me. She obviously tries to dance around the YouTube monetization system. I get monetized to call retards. So I don't really do that. I keep it as natural as possible. My stream is just a stream without makeup.
Maybe if it's like an old billionaire with like a really pretty model, then of course people are kind of hating and stuff. But yeah,
I used to think she was
that, like,
hot. I seen her the other day, but
people
yeah.
are extra
Wait, who?
mad
I forgot what I said.
in this specific case.
Have people be genuinely infuriated and like make videos on videos on videos about how, oh, her career's over, she's ugly, and oh, like,
I
look
used
at
to
her
watch
versus
them a
her
lot.
boyfriend. Like,
I'm sorry to hear
I'm
that.
genuinely curious. Like, I wish I could see a photo of the people that are like, you're ugly and you don't deserve to be
Oh, you're talking about Sniper Wolf. Sorry, I forgot we were talking about Sniper Wolf.
them. Like, let's see how you guys look, okay? You guys better be top supermodels saying this stuff, because if you're not, then... Once again, I really hope that he didn't, like, approve of this and that she just posted it, and the reason it went privated was because he was like, no, you're not ugly. Why would you ever say this about yourself?
But it also makes him look bad. Yeah, this makes him look bad, and it's trying to gain her sympathy points. She's making him feel bad for existing. Of course, this is going to be privated.
Because, like, I mean, like, I'm sorry, like, you should not be with someone... I'm not saying he said this, but you should never be with someone that lets you talk about yourself this way. That goes, oh, yeah, I am more attractive than you. Once again, not saying he did. Not saying he did. I'm just saying, like, I sure hope he didn't, like, approve of this video. Because I could see him...
But if he does, who cares? I mean, they're a couple. They can do whatever they want. It's kind of her fault for even posting it, too.
approving of it and her regretting it later or something. I'm not saying he had to approve like he controls everything. What I'm saying is, like, I feel like, especially because a lot of the TikToks they make together, like, they both kind of own the account. I feel like they would both kind of know when they're about to post something. Yeah, and what do men want? Do men want women to never show their faces without a filter, without makeup, without anything? Like,
Most men do. Yeah, I would say so. It's just most women aren't pretty without makeup, and that's okay. Go find a pretty one if that's what you're looking for. And if you can deal with women with makeup, then that's good for you. Personally, how I see it, for me, it depends on you. For me, I would want someone who's naturally pretty. And you might think, oh, Cal, you're a misogynist. No, you fucking retards. I don't want to deal with some dumb bitch having to sit there for an hour and a half just to go for a fucking walk with the dog on the beach. Like, you really want that? I don't want to, like, go swimming with some chick and then she comes out looking like the fucking Elephant Man. I feel like women should feel the same way. You have every right to do that. You don't have to settle for an ugly person. Now, if you want to, that's up to you. Personally, I don't want to do that.
I'm confused. Like, what do they want her to do? Do they not want her to wear makeup so they can tear her apart?
I'm an
Like,
asshole.
I'm just so confused. Like, I'm genuinely confused. Here are some comments specifically under this video because it did go viral on Twitter. Her boyfriend weird as hell for being okay with her speaking out like this, especially online. Once again, this had 52,000 likes. I don't know if he allowed it or not. That's a whole different discussion. But if he did, yeah, he
Show us the comments on that post and show me how many people defended him.
is weird as hell for that. Someone said she's beautiful. He's lucky to have her as his girlfriend. Like, if they have babies together.
Actually, you're not going to do this. I'm going to do that. You're unable to view this post because her account owner limits who can view their posts. Of fucking course, dude. Of course. Humiliation ritual. Both look cucked. She should ignore the haters and post more of each other. Yeah, that's what I said. So she's probably talking badly about herself and somehow the boyfriend is the weird one. Why is a grown adult's behavior always somebody else's fault when it's convenient? The mental gymnastics are impressive. That's what I've been saying. See, there are people that agree with me in the chat. She literally came online to say shit because she knows y'all dumb fucks will fall for it and be like, no, you're pretty, blah, blah, blah. Alright. Point proven. Okay, back to the video.
This especially online. Once again, this had 52,000 likes. I don't know if he allowed it or not. That's a whole different discussion. But if he did, yeah, he is weird as hell for that. Someone said she's beautiful. He's lucky to have her as his girlfriend. Like, if they have babies
If you don't know, then stop posting about it.
together, it's gonna
Stop
be
talking about it.
him who won the genetic jackpot. As for this woman to pick him, I pray to God she's treated like the queen she is. And she's also like genuinely humble and like nice and sweet too. Like she's like genuinely humble. Which of course
It's
we
fake
don't know her
humbleness.
personally. It could be like
So she can
obviously
get
character
compliments.
or whatever. But like from what I've seen, like she's pretty humble. Some other people said, "Stop listening to men." I thought we
Based on the video itself, it's not humble. It's not humble to go on the internet and post that you're uglier than your boyfriend to make him look bad. It's not. It's a form of manipulation so that people can compliment you and be like, no, you're pretty.
all agreed to give no about what they think. Someone else said the fact that women are having a meltdown over this shows that they literally hate when a woman is humble and not a total whore like them. I'm sorry, I have been on
Well, there's
Twitter
a difference between humble and whore and being fake humble. It's obviously fake humble. You can see right through this, right? You guys aren't stupid. Most of my viewers are smart. If you're getting recommended this video and watching this right now, you're probably just a smart person. Any cowbear viewer is a fucking genius. We know this. I know it. You know. We all know it. You're fucking smart, and that's why you should subscribe right now and hit the like button.
quite a bit looking at this stuff, researching for this video, and I've not seen many women complain at all. It's been all men, and we don't need to be calling women whores, so...
What do you mean? I just showed an example of a woman saying this was convenient to blame the boyfriend. The only reason you're not seeing women complain is because you're not posting it. There are many examples where women complain about it too.
Okay. Most
I literally
normal
just
tweet.
did in this video.
Now let's watch a pretty popular TikTok on the situation.
Brooke Monk, the popular TikToker, is in a lot of controversy because people think she's ugly. At least uglier than her boyfriend. So the question remains, are they valid?
I can't deal with these quirky fucking TikTok videos, bro. It's so... God, I can't stand it. I'd rather watch him get tased on a body cam. What is this? Dude, do a crime. Entertain me. I don't like this.
Some people aren't saying she's ugly too. Some people are just saying she's basic. I'm sorry, what makes a woman not basic? Like, I'm genuinely confused.
If she can't do the dishes.
This is where Marshall talks about stuff following. So my sexy niche community, apparently Brooke Monk, the popular TikToker, made
Cal
a video
chill.
where she showed
I'm
her
chill
without
as a
makeup
fucking
next to her
cucumber.
boyfriend without makeup. It's a trend, and apparently people did not like it. A bunch of looks maxers really wanted the opportunity to show that, look, this boy is mogging her. She's so ugly. Now hopefully Marshall doesn't have to explain to you that this is rooted in misogyny.
Yeah, you definitely don't need to explain that. It's very obvious it is rooted in misogyny.
I don't see any reason why a woman should get canceled just because they are.
You don't get canceled. The only reason she's getting canceled is if she fucking makes a video about it. You can't get canceled if you act like you don't care. Or like, not even act like you don't, just don't care. It's so normal to not care. There's so many controversies about me. I showed it earlier. Like, let's add this to the video, Oxana. It's easy. It's easy to find shit on me. Like, I'm not gonna... You think I care? Oh, it's talking about my shit with Nina Lynn. By the way, I want to read this real quick for YouTube's sake. It's kind of funny. You guys gotta see this. So I exposed, like, Nina Lynn of a lot of stuff, right? Which led to, like, bans. Because, like, you know, I've got a lot of big people that back me up. And then, she got unbanned recently. I was gonna go over it, but I knew she was gonna get unbanned. Who cares? In response to the exposure, Nina Lynn attempted to sue Cowbear and repeatedly tried to have his YouTube channel taken down for defamation, because I called her a man, and YouTube never took it down. The legal threats ultimately fell flat when Cowbear publicly stated he had the backing of prominent streamer figures and business partners from the OTK One True King circle, including Asmongold, of course. Duh. People gotta realize when you bite out more than you can chew, like Nina Lynn, because she's fat, then yeah. Here's a good one. This is a good example of me not caring. I double down on everything, and that's why you can't cancel me. Amidst the fallout, Cowbear faced separate internal backlash from his own viewers for his frequent use of ableist slurs, specifically the word retard. Any retards watching this right now, you can unsubscribe. During his commentary streams, he addressed the criticism on his Instagram, doubling down on his vocabulary. He argued that he doesn't use the word to mock mentally challenged individuals. No comments. But rather as an intentional descriptor for pedophiles and criminals, a stance that continues to divide his audience. Yeah, of course. It doesn't really divide my audience, by the way. That's a fucking lie. If anything, I gain more subs when they see I don't care about certain words I use. I don't give a shit. You start to realize I live in a world that I want to live in. You start to realize this whole world is mine right now, in my fucking little noodle here. I don't abide by anyone else's world. I don't care. I don't care about your ideologies. I don't care about what you feel. Like, it's not... Like, if you're sad or angry because of what I say, who cares? I don't give a shit. Why would it bother me? I'm gonna wake up taking the same shit, eating the same sandwich while taking a shit, while showering, while taking a shit, eating a sandwich. Like, my day is gonna be the same no matter what.
Aren't seen as attractive compared to their boyfriend.
You guys gotta learn to not care.
And it's weird the other way around as well. This makes no sense.
Social media has so many benefits, but yeah, one of the grave consequences is the fact that it sets up unreal expectations. Because I swear, when you scroll on TikTok, like every single... Am I the only one that thinks this? Whenever I scroll through TikTok, it's like every single girl I see is like beyond gorgeous. Like, I'm not even lying. Like, every single girl. Like, I rarely ever stumble across...
I hope you don't eat on the toilet. Why? It's normal. Everybody eats on the toilet. You don't eat on the toilet?
Anyone I see is not absolutely like beautiful, and it's because obviously something we all use, filters, we wear makeup, it's a good angle and stuff, and that's perfectly fine because I think that all women are beautiful. But I think it sets up these unreal expectations for especially men who
I thought they were Cali
put it
people.
pretty well, have not had experience dating, like men who haven't dated, I guess, or interacted with women a lot.
What do you eat on the toilet? What was the last thing I ate on the toilet? Like, realistically, I think I was in a rush and I was trying to go somewhere. I never leave the house, so it was a rare moment. I was obviously running late because I don't leave the house. And I was, like, eating something already, and I ran into a toilet. So while I was, like, taking a piss on one hand, I was eating on the other. I think it was, like, I think it was one of those, Uncrustables. It was Uncrustable. Yeah. I was eating Uncrustable. I opened the door, and I'm like, fuck, I need to pee. And then I start munching, and then I'm peeing. And I'm like... I do this weird thing where I hold my breath before I flush the toilet because I saw a video where they had like a UV light or whatever. It was like I think it was one of those blue lights. And they filmed the toilet. When you flush it, a bunch of like particles fly upwards. So now every time I pee, I hold my breath before I flush. And then I clean my cock with the sink.
Obviously see.
Yes, I'm circumcised. I do it anyways.
These things and think like, oh my gosh, this girl is so chopped and ugly, when in reality she's super pretty. It's just because I guess they're used to these unreal
I do the same when I hold my breath.
Media
See, I'm not the only one. Everyone knows what I'm talking about. The video was viral.
Has set up, and of course we could have this whole debate about
you disgusting little
and,
shit.
I guess it being misogynistic. But I think that it's more on men than it is in makeup itself. In my honest opinion, I just think Brooke Monk is very talented at doing her makeup, and that is a complete blessing.
Yeah, I agree.
I think she's pretty, and when she combines that with being very good at makeup.
The piss will fly particles before the fly. I do think about that. I do. You're right. And people drink their own piss, so that's fine. But like, you know, I'm not breathing in I'm eating it. I'm not breathing in the piss.
Like, if you watch, I think a long time ago I did watch like one of her eye makeup tutorials. I don't do it because, my gosh, it is like 1,000 steps, but she's really good at it, and there's nothing inherently wrong with being good at your makeup.
Being good at makeup depends subjectively on how fast you do it too. So you say she's good at it. Does it take her an hour? Does it take her 3 hours? Does it take her 15 minutes? Now, depending on the answer would depend whether she's good at makeup or not. If I'm with a woman that does makeup and it takes her 15 minutes, and she looks like every other superstar out there, she's good at makeup. But if I'm with a woman that takes over 2 hours or an hour and a half to do makeup and she looks like every superstar out there, she's not good at makeup.
You and Sam have a baby.
Leah.
You and Sam have a baby.
No, I talked to
You and Sam have a baby.
Oh my.
I would say the girl on the right is more attractive. Yeah, even without makeup, just her features, her bone structure.
God. You and Sam have a baby.
Sam put you up to this?
It would just be really cute.
No baby, no baby. I keep saying no baby, no baby.
She's skinnier too. Good observation.
This is a joke. This is not funny. Okay.
She just can make herself look so perfect that I guess it also adds to like
Yeah, but she also got mocked by the other girl in that video. That was a bad example.
setting up these unreal expectations that when she is
Such
seen
an
without
asshole.
makeup, people are like, oh my gosh, she's so ugly and stuff. No, she's just pretty. She's just not, I guess, that social media
She's not prettier. She's pretty. She's just not prettier. She's less pretty. Yeah.
type pretty you people.
I think ugly is the wrong word here. I think that's the argument here. I think this whole video revolving around her being ugly is just... this whole video's cope to defend her against a nothing burger. I think most people know she's naturally pretty. I think the real argument is there are people that call her ugly and those people are retards. But like, it's the people that are saying she's less attractive without makeup. That's not the same thing as being ugly. You can be less attractive without makeup and still look prettier than other people out there naturally.
Like in public, I remember she made some video where she said some guy came up to her at a store and said like, you wear too much makeup and stuff. Like, she does wear a lot of makeup and there's nothing wrong
That
with
sounds
that,
like
but
a
I
false
guess
story,
that it
boys.
must,
I'm
like,
sorry.
somehow be interpreted as like she should look this way normally or something. I just don't understand why people have like this unreal expectation, because like the TikToks calling her
They have this unreal expectation is because they put out that unreal expectation when making videos. If you start off natural, people are less likely to like have a problem with it. It's just the way it is. I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm saying that's just how the cookie crumbles.
ugly have millions of likes. Like,
That's
we
weird that I
can't
just
say
said
that's
that.
all
That was the
bots.
weirdest
That's
thing
a
that came
lot
out of my
people
mouth.
liking that, and
I
on
feel
Twitter,
old.
There was
Turning
quite a few
24 in
likes. Like, there was
July.
a lot of people saying she's pretty, and that was getting a good amount of attention. But at the same time, there was a lot of stuff calling her chopped, getting a lot of likes, and it's just like, I'm sorry, like, you people are genuinely chronically online, and that's coming from someone that I guess is objectively chronically online too, but like, at least I have the awareness that like, no, she's not. Who even cares? If she likes him,
She
he
does.
likes her. You guys, I feel like
She cares. That's why she made the video.
wouldn't care as much if it was
That's
a
the
guy
point.
with a girl and the guy was uglier. That's my opinion. My gosh, don't come.
This is the same fucking retards that post this shit on GTA. Yes, I pre-ordered GTA 6. Yes, I'm 36 years old. Yes, it will consume my life for a solid week at launch. No, I don't care what you think. Thank you for your attention to this matter. Actually cringe and cope. You just want attention. That's why you posted this. If you didn't care what people think, you would have just kept this to yourself, idiots.
Come with me to run the London Marathon.
Nothing. Nothing's wrong with it.
Mile 1, mile 2.
What's wrong is responding to it.
Mile 4, mile 5, mile 6, mile
Why is her voice like that?
7, mile 8, mile 9, mile 10,
Is that her actual voice? Why is this so annoying?
mile 11, mile 12.
I'm so proud of you! I know!
I'm not boring. I'm just.
Like, no
Oh, so she could talk normal.
one bats an eye when it seems to be a beautiful girl with someone who's average. Let's say even an average dude with an absolutely supermodel-like girl. Like, I would never see. Maybe if someone was seen as like ugly as a dude, then I could see a little bit of hate. But if it's like
Of
an
course.
average guy with like a supermodel, no one bats an eye. So why does
That's not true. That's not true. They make fun of them all the time. Trust me. Why are we just making this up right now?
the girl have to be, I guess, the supermodel level that you guys see this dude is. Like, I just don't understand. Like, it does have to be, it must be rooted in some sort of misogyny.
Anyways, yeah, that was interesting. I guess, I don't know. I thought this was, it's not for me. But, you know what? Go subscribe to her. Give her a like. It's a good video. Like, it's a great video. She did a good job. Now, if you're mad about my critique on this or whatever, you want to say what you want to say, go for it. We won't delete your comments. It's weird when people do that. Talk about it. Discuss it. But, either way, thank you guys for watching. As always, my bears, take care. Stay safe. And don't die. Oxana, cue the music.
It's a new year, new life, new tears, new friends, same love. But I'm glad you're here, you're mine, my dear. I see you, my